that she spoke of so often with her mom and her dad and her siblings. Thank you. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Very good.
So I just want to add, if I could, just a little things to that. She was, when she passed away, Brian sent me a text. It was a very sad day, and that she was a great mom. And that's true. I think I took for granted the fact that never once did I question that I was loved, that I was taken care of, and that I was respected. It was just like it was a given, and when you look back at that, it's not necessarily a given, but it's something that I need at this point to appreciate, because she being a mom was like everything, like everything. That's what she did. My parents had a group of friends, and one time a year they would go out to their house for an evening of cards or whatever. One time a year. Other than that, every night they were at home. Every night. And there was one night that my mom wasn't home. She was at a PTA meeting. Her whole life was focused on us. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, because we know now, as busy as we all are, as busy as she was then, taking care of the family and working, but she always made us the number one priority.
She did.
And that extended to our cousins also.
She was our mother.
For sure. And so I just think that I just wanted to say that in addition to what Eric said. I think he talked about that also. But she was just but not in an outward sense. She never said, "I'm your mother." She never gave you that stuff. She never made you feel guilty. And she was always so proud of anything that we did. And it was, and it just knew. I remember one time I was in college and we were driving to Jackson. The whole family was in there. And I was telling her something I learned in school. And she turned to me, she says, "I think you're the smartest person I ever met." Well, of course that's not true. Our father was extremely smart. He knew everything about everything. But for her to say that, I could still remember that today, how I felt, how she pumped him up inside. That was so important to me, and I still remember it to this day.
Words are powerful.
Words are powerful, but deeds are more powerful. And she demonstrated her love to us on an hourly basis, and our love for our kids, our grandkids. It's just amazing. And that the greatest joy was when we would visit her, or her and Dad would come and visit us and play with the grandkids. And then when later on, when my kids visit her at the nursing home and bringing their kids, her grandkids, she lit up. Yeah. And that was everything. That was everything to her. I think at the end, when she became confused and diminished as the dementia progressed, we could see how important her life on the farm was in Jackson. Rarely a day went by. At the beginning, she would say, "Do you have your car here?" I said, "Yeah, I do." "Well, where is it?" I said, "It's in the parking lot." She says, "Take me home." Take me home. I said, you know, first I tried the reality orientation thing. You are now in a nursing home. You are now in assisted living. This is where you live now. What? What? And she says, after a while, after days and days and months of that, I said, this is not working. This is not working. So I would say, I can't take you today. I'm working. Working, she understood. Okay, you're working? Fine. Yeah. Back up. Okay, you're working? That's good, because she was a very hard worker. So then, and then from the very beginning,